Welcome back. We're going to finish out this Fang arc. We left off right for the boss room. Now we're going to go into the room with the altar. And like I was saying in the one where we first started this dungeon, there is a lot of continuity issues between this altar and the Master of the Wind altar. In this case, the altar isn't really just for dark magic. It's kind of it just enhances your magic. It's like an amplifier for your magic, and that gives dark mages the chance to cast the forbidden spell of rebirth, because you can't really do it on your own. It's too demanding for a dark mage. And this is woman talking now is Anna Sonora, who was noted in Master of the Wind as the last person to have successfully cast Forbidden Spell of Rebirth. And unlike Solik, who only did it once, she had done it multiple times to return, Wyvern Fang members back to life. You got this guy Asp, who Arius and the others fought in Karzai, who got killed, but he's back. And so this is, this scheme they have. They've camped out in the temple where the altar is, and now they can just keep returning their followers to life. And now we're going to have to fight Thon and Asp. Thon is a wimp like usual, but Asp can be pretty tough. So what we should do here, I'm trying to remember the weaknesses for each one. Thon is weak against water, I think. Asp, I don't really know. I don't know if he really has a prominent weakness. So for now, we'll just go with some water attacks. And I think, there's another fight after this that's going to be pretty challenging. This one won't be a big deal. Oh, friggin' silence. Yeah, the Thon, his status effects, that's his calling card. And, they've got this guy, Asp, talking again. He does a lot of talking during this battle, actually. But he doesn't mention anything about, his life in Karzai, where he's one of the racist brothers. I guess it's almost like, he gets in that armor, and it's like he's a different person. It's like a supervillain. Thon is just an obnoxious guy. Okay, we're gonna have Britzis buff himself. And oh man, they're just pounding me with these stats effects. Oh, Britzis hits twice. I forgot about that. Man, that's good. He's strong. He can do that. He's got the Earth spells. He's a pretty tough cookie. And of course, once again, we're talking to characters who have already died. Or not died, but got knocked out. But this, this in-battle chat is very problematic when you're, at max level. Alright, so he shouldn't last long against this kind of assault. And they're having a conversation about, the Forbidden Spell of Rebirth and the altar, and how it all works. But it's interesting because anybody playing this game first, the very few people who did, would need all this explanation. But you guys, most of you have played Master of the Wind, so this is all kind of old hat. There was much discussion about how this works in Master of the Wind. So yeah, he's gonna go down in a second. And then yeah, there we go. Goodbye. So that's the first fight done. And then Asp's armor blows up once again. Doesn't do very well when it's under stress. Thon, of course, survives. And, and Anna's going to resurrect that guy Konda, who we fought, last time that they dealt with the Wyvern Fang. And it's almost like, I don't know, the build-up is so heavy that when people were playing this, they thought it was going to be somebody, like, very important to the lore. I think somebody, I can't remember if it was my brother or Arbane or somebody, said that they thought it was going to be Volrath, the character who came back to fight. That would have been pretty tough. But he probably wouldn't have bothered to fight, because he doesn't know what's going on. And so Konda has just been resurrected. But unlike Master of the Wind, he is not experiencing any, stomach pains or disorientation. He even comes back in full armor. And it's implied that's not the first time that they've done this to him either. So, you know, maybe he's just kind of gotten used to it. And so we're going to fight Anna and Conda. Together they are Anaconda. Get it? I see what you did there. But Anna is also a transformative mage, which is, to be a dark mage and to be able to do that is pretty damn good. She's a powerful mage. And so she's turned into a dragon, and now we have to fight the dragon and Conda. This fight is tough. It's going to be tough for me now, even at max level. But this could be brutal, just in the regular game. I'm going to have to use some debuffs and everything. Okay, so he's still kind of weak against Earth because he's a wind mage. And she's a dragon, so I'm going with water attacks. Yeah, see, that didn't do very good. Conda defends a lot, and defend is pretty good in this game. It usually halves all the damage, even, you know, for stuff that you know, you're weak against. But, oh man, that did great damage. Oh, damn. Scorpio attack is powerful as shit. That's probably why it costs like 1,000,001 magic points. Okay. Oh, shit. So you just gotta keep you know, nailing it with this. There we go. That's a good hit. Oof, man. We gotta be careful. This guy could, you know, don't want to get too overconfident just because I have, you know, so many high levels, but they are laying on a lot of damage. Oh, there we go, Taurus. I forgot about Taurus. Yeah, that would have been good to use before. Alright, so she's thrown up a barrier against cold, which I hope would assume water for her sake, because that's what we're hitting her with. Yeah, I don't know, he's got earth attacks, but I can do some defense buffs. And then she can do like yeah, just hit her with that. Can't go wrong with the Scorpio. The Scorpio is really powerful. Oh, shit. That was a lot of damage. Alright, so let's debuff her and buff us. And then another heal. There we go. Nice. That's a water balloon. Can you imagine that? Throwing a water balloon at a dragon. That's some kind of webcomic waiting to happen. Alright, we're gonna be going down soon on the side. Oh, man. Wow. Wow, we're really getting beat down here. Well, we're gonna have to fight more strategically. Okay, so we better drop some items or something. Let's, there we go. Let's use that. Oh, yeah, she's almost out of magic points, too. She just tapped out. Oh, alright, well, that did it. Water balloon. Maybe she choked on the plastic. Because that's it for her. And she dies, and then Conda sort of has a little crisis. It's actually a really small scale version of something that will play out with another villain much later. So he's sort of beside himself, and he throws himself into that weird little fiery nothingness, whatever that is. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but he's gonna blow up when he hits it. And we're gonna see my favorite animation. Here it comes. Any excuse to use that, I took it. And then, of course, we forgot about Thon. He's just been laying there. And it's almost like he's the real Wyvern Fang, like, villain. I mean, the other two are a little more, I don't know, like, shaded, I guess. But he is just terrible. He's just obnoxious. And now he got in the altar, so he's got a whole ton of magic that he's throwing out. But Ivory is going to be, you know, inspired to fight hard. And of course, if you remember your Master of the Wind lore, it's Ivory who seals the altar. There's a lot of talk in Master of the Wind about removing her seal, and she's about to do it after she finishes off Thon here. It sort of incinerates him, even though she has no fire magic, but we'll let that go, I suppose. Alright, so now he's a pile of bones, and she heals the others, but now she must seal the altar. Although, you got the altar and you got the magic amplifier. And I think in Master of the Wind we pretty much combined them, because that was weird. It's weird now. So now it's like 2 altars in this version? I don't know. But she sealed that. But while she's still on the amplifier, she's going to use her enhanced telepathic powers to reach out to Arius' group. And that will be a nice segue back to the main plotline, where they've just left Rutal, and they can hear her, communicating with them. And so, they're going to have a little update about, what's going on, because it's a long time before they get to speak with anybody from Guardia, because they've just been traveling like crazy, just going across the world. I wish I could do that. I have to go to work every day. I can't just go and, explore the whole friggin' country or the world and just drive to a new place every day. I think that'd be awesome. I gotta do that at some point before, the end of my life, but that's a long way off. But anyway, so they're having a little bit of, banter here, and Shrieker somehow hit Turnus with a lightning bolt. I don't know how that worked exactly. It's just funny. And so Arius compliments Ivory, and she's all shy because she's got a crush on him, which Nova notices immediately, because Nova's hyper jealous at certain moments in this game. I think Turnus makes fun of her too once they're done talking. But so we're just about done with the update here, and we're about to head south to a desert sort of region. And Nova, she's pissed, and then it's Turnus. That's not nice, Turnus. She's shy. You gotta give people some leeway when they're shy, or else they're gonna get even more shy. Alright, so now this town is actually Korriman. And if you remember Korriman in Master of the Wind, you saw it as a big pile of rubble because it was destroyed between the 2 games, and sort of replaced by Artagil, which doesn't exist yet in this time. So, but this is where Auburn grew up, even though she's not born yet, and it's it's in decent shape now. It's a little Wild West-ish, but still kind of orderly. And now this is a interesting moment where we meet this shopkeeper, and she acts like she already saw Arius, except it was Lysander that she saw. And we learn that Lysander has been adding some new members to his team. You got Ariel, of course, but we knew that. We've got Evander. I guess they met up with Evander at some point, as well as Drances and Lavinia. And from Rutal. And Felicia, who Nova fought, has also joined them, as well as a little squad of scouts. So now, Lysander's getting his bearings back. He's back inside, Gallian territory, and he's making the most of it. So they start to have a little posse. And, okay, well, I don't need to buy any of this crap. We're done here. And, what's this guy selling? Vivi. What do you got? Oh, well, it's just this stuff. I don't really need this, though. I'll level up. Alright, so we will explore this town some more next time. Peace.